Omo, this country where they call Nigeria, they no go stop to marvel us. They no go stop to dey shock us. Now, una go remember this landmark beach when they for Lagos State, we don't cause a lot of social media war, social media wahala. They say finally, say government don't finally suspend them. Say Tinubu don't direct Dave Umahi. He don't call him. Now with this one going hold for hand now, he call Dave Umahi. Say make him suspend the construction of that beach, that road where they say he go lead from Lagos to Calabar. And I know say you get one beach when they there will be landmark when Igbo man get. As I they speak to you now, they say that man now say don't they relocate that very beach to Gambia. To Gambia, another country. This country where they call Nigeria, it don't fail. Pata pata. Our government just they destroy local investors. Just they destroy our own people. They destroy our businesses. I don't know whether they know what these people, I don't know the kind of devil way they worry them. People will be say them they invest inside the country. You know, go see government where go invest inside the country. They run, go abroad, go invest. Go see Atiku Abubakar now, go see property for Dubai. It's uncountable. Dino Melaye them now for Dubai there. Now there now their investment day. People will be saying that they invest inside the country despite the failure of the government. Our government will still go destroy their properties. I don't know. If like say devil don't hijack Nigeria with criminals and animals, but we no we go still think say we still they deal with human beings. Oh, now our governor, we no say things don't change. Now they say they don't suspend that very project, come because they hit an under this thing submarine cable. Chai, Nigeria, when will all these shenanigans stop? Una just want to destroy that man's property in the name of una they build road. The previous structure when they there, una say una no go pass there again. See, it must be on that beach. Now after destroying it, una can see say cable they there. So una no measure am, una no investigate am, una no check the plan. Now una see say cable there. Poor devil man, poor there. Look at it there before we proceed. President Tinubu directs Umahi to divert coastal road alignment into swamp to save Okun, Aja, and Mopo communities, Iwekun, Solu, Orumija, and as others kick, plus that submarine cable where they say they hit on the ground. Now watch Aisha Yusufu react to that.
Hello, everyone. You know, Nigeria just breaks your heart. It just makes your head, sort of like hot. There's so many things that happen in Nigeria that ordinarily in a sane country, these things wouldn't happen. Landmark beach properties were destroyed. These were properties running into hundreds of millions of dollars. And yet, it was destroyed. A journalist was asking for the environmental impact assessment. The so-called minister, David Umahi, tried to belittle her, was condescending, would try to trivialize her as if she didn't know what she was talking about. All for them to come now and say that, oh, they're not going to follow that particular, that particular line or whatever it is they wanted to do. And now they're really, after destroying so many properties you didn't build, you don't know how to build, because these politicians we have, these charlatans we have, they are extractive. They just take. They don't know how difficult it is to earn money. They don't know how tough it is to run businesses. They don't know how. In short, I'm so furious and short of words. The kind of words I want to use here, I can't be saying them out. Because these are the kind of people that one needs to sit down and curse them with a string of, because this is the time that I wish I was like Scottish, because those ones, when they will curse you with those words, it's crazy, it's mind-boggling. Honestly, David Umahi, or whatever he calls himself, should be, if this was a sane country, he should be prosecuted and thrown into jail. Then the Tinubu, that one that first of all, rigged the election, that calls himself president. He himself. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Now they are coming to say what? They are coming to say what? First of all, let me just read from parallel facts here. What? As in what? The federal government of Nigeria has announced its decision to abandon the proposed Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway realignment. This was revealed at the third stakeholder meetings in Lagos, where David Umahi confirmed the proposed diversion will no longer take place due to presence of submarine cables along the coastal line. What? When Leila was asking for that environmental impact assessment, he tried to ridicule her and tried to make her look as if, please just just watch the video again, listen to Leila.
Yes, you mentioned the ESIA is currently being carried out by...
Sister, I was raised in the village. Me, I'm not here for now.
Well, sorry,
try to speak.
I can't help the way I speak. You mentioned that the ESIA was being carried out at the moment. The EIA Act of 1992...
I need interpreter.
Well, you have enough people next to you. The EIA Act of 1992 states that an EIA must be approved by the Federal Ministry of Environment before the commencement of any project.
No,
unless an exemption has been given.
So there is preliminary approval, there is final approval.
Has an exemption been given? And if so, if you have the preliminary approval...
Exemption of what?
For the project to start without the final approval. If you have the preliminary approval, can this be shared?
We are following due process.
So can we have a copy of the preliminary approval? It is
federal government that gives the approval. It's not you.
So can we have a copy of the preliminary approval?
We have the approval.
And you can make that public to the media?
Everything in order.
Okay, thank you.
2 more questions, please.
Honor the sea matter. So they assess the
You
place.
see how condescending he was in there? Are you the government? This one, whatever. Now hear this. Umahi, this is yesterday. This is from yesterday's meeting that they had. Umahi also stated that the Environmental Impact Assessment, EIA, would not be released at this time. So, be very sure. This is something that one can, be sure that they never did it. They didn't check anything. You want to move something like that, you didn't do an environmental impact assessment? You just went on, you're just moving because, of course, Tinubu needs to quickly give his friend, how many, is it $15 billion? How many $billion? No, there was no competitive bidding. He gave it to his friend, that his son is part of the board, family affair. He needs to quickly, of course, what did he rig money for? Tinubu rigged the elections for things like this, nothing else. He rigged the election for things like this. So, of course, he needed to just do his thing. A lot of people did say that, other than that breaking of landmark, probably like some of the things that people are certain is that they want to take away that particular choice property that landmark is occupying and, cannot be it into another thing, into something one of them. That's the accusation out there, that there was nothing that was going to be built. It's just to get that property. And it's turning out to be that way. Those accusations are turning out to make sense. David also stated that the Environmental Impact Assessment, EIA, will not be released at this time, citing Section 15 of Section B of the Freedom of Information Act, which permits the government to withhold certain information from the press and the public. The section Umahi referred to pertains to the exception of third-party information, allowing government institutions to deny journalists or the public access to specific details. The announcement follows warnings from the telecommunication companies about potential network outages if the diversion were proceeded. So this is from, I said, Telco 6 engagement with federal government to reroute submarine cables on Lagos Calabar Coastal Road. The government has decided against the diversion, which would have disrupted internet connectivity that led to the demolition of ancestral homes in the Oku Aja community. And so, in a video posted by journalist Leila Johnson Salami, members of the Oku Aja community praised Tinubu-led administration, illegitimate administration, for choosing not to use the route, despite the previous demolition that impacted private businesses along the beachfront, including landmark. The government is now exploring alternative routes to continue the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. A lot of people told them, look for alternative route. There are people that say, start it from even from Calabar, do for this thing. They refuse. I saw that video that, where the people were so happy, they were, and then there's this selfishness I always talk about in Nigeria, where we always, as long as we are good, everything is okay. All the other people whose properties were destroyed, not talking about that. And then they were forcing them to sing that Tinubu's mandate song and whatever. I've told the people before, this song, the National Assembly saying they want to change national anthem. Well, they won't tell you people, because I know definitely nobody's going to tell me to be singing one useless whatever Tinubu song or anthem or whatever. They hope you people they will not make you to be singing those things. Nigeria is what it is. Thank you for watching. Bye.
I don't hear waiting they happen. This country, this country where they call Nigeria, in fact, while away day inside, a full basket. A full basket. So after destroying that now, now I can see una no do environmental assessment. Where una won't carry when everybody they shout, oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Tinubu say, go and do it, destroy it. Borrow back for all of them. Now look at where we are. Now like that, Nigeria go take move forward. No, it can never move. Look this leg now. No Nama can reach Umahi with this leg. It must die for road. Go another news, unofficial.